So whilst I was browsing around Saturday night, I came around some interesting site designs. So I was like looking at a bunch of information on like different churches and whatnot because I was kind of curious. And I found out that a bunch of these churches had websites. And so, of course, I have like 20, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 different like websites. Some of them like correspond, like their cases were like multiple of them seem to correspond to one church. But there was something really cool I noticed about some of these in their design is they were very nostalgic, like old web like design. And so this isn't a deep dive into like these things. It's more of a like look at how cool this website funny this website looks. And it's a church website. Let me it was which one was it? I'm trying to yes, this one. This one really got me because it's like it's got the whole animation or little like flippy slideshow picture thing in the corner. And then you look at the link bar here and it's like, what? It's got the whole like 90s aesthetic web affiliate links thing off on the side, which is kind of really cool. Yeah, I was going through and looking at like different Latter-day Saint church break off branch things. So that's kind of the like the really cool one. You can see the art kind of has that like old 90s aesthetic too somewhat for like some of the religious art as well. The next one that was very 90s was this one. Church of Christ with the Elijah Message. Very like basic. Some of these, let me double check on this one. So I've obviously got Dark Reader turned on. So if I turn that, yeah, see, it's very, yes. So yeah, um, very different design, very much somewhat similar. You can see it's got like the boxes separation things. They do have some. Let's actually look at the view page source. They have a lot of divs, so they might have used some other WYSIWYG program to put it together. But yeah. And then you can see the Bluehost one. This is like another one off on kind of in the same vein. And let's turn off Dark Reader again. So I think this has more of that modern look to it, but yeah, it's still very much somewhat similar to the other ones, and they haven't changed their favicon, so it's got the Bluehost favicon on it. Not that one. Not that one. Was it? No, I don't think it was that one. No. Oh, was it? Yes, this one. So this isn't directly a church one, but this is one of those like UFO psychic websites. And it's the exact aesthetic that like every one of them has. Like they've been on the internet for ages to the point that like you've got the broken on-air link that doesn't work. So I mean, there are updates to the site, of course, but it's just this design to it. Let me turn off Dark Reader to make sure that we're looking at it legit. And of course we're not because people have to be unsensible about these dark background things. And this is really where the 90s comes out is like you've got the bright background, the dark text, and everything else on it. There are a couple other ones that kind of have the so like Dark Reader doesn't work with because the background is a lighter one, or maybe I'm just crazy. No, not that one. Was it that one? Not quite. This one kind of has it. This one has dead tech in it, as you can tell too. Um, but if I turn off Reader again, similar thing. You've got the small links over here and stuff like that. So what? I think even when it was LDS.org, it had some of the same stuff going on where it was like small links and this, that, and the other, the like little flippy thing. This is also like one of those like educational sites, looks like one of those educational sites you'd go to back in the early 2000s to read something when your teacher gives you a link to go and read something. So this is what this also kind of resembles as well. You can see some like WordPress favicons kind of mixed in. So yeah. Oh, here's another one. Well, this is more of like a compendium of sacred texts, and you can buy the flash drive and whatever, but same aesthetic, again, like one of those big like informational websites that has been here and not been redesigned for decades. You've got your full set of links off on the side here. You've got your sidebar over here, a donate button, and like even the donate button has like the early 2000s PayPal button look. So, and I think that's actually the same as one of the others. But that's kind of like, I was browsing through this and I'm like, what? This is kind of cool. If you were going for a website and you wanted that old 90s look, you could copy the design from these sites. And if you're going for like one of those encyclopedic looks, this definitely has it. So you just steal the look from this and then go from there. Easy. Because like, look, I think we can even look at the page source. And does it? Oh my goodness. So it looks old, but it's got like the Edge and Chrome stuff in it to boot for it. W3.org, 1999 XHTML. Yeah. Let's go back to another one. No, not that one. We want this one. View page source. Let's see. So they use so they did use a site builder for this. Site builder 2.9.0, 1.8.0 underscore 45. Okay, keywords: Elijah, Elijah message, church, Christ, midnight cry, Elias messenger, angel, visitation. Gospel official, gospel prepared, Jesus Christ, priesthood authority, word of the Lord, John the Baptist, resurrected, revelation, prophecy, Church of Christ with the Elijah message are the metadata keywords. Let's see. So they did do some SEO. Clip art, a lot of good, interesting clip art, I guess. Resource add-ons, so very not so readable, but let's see, the next one. Okay, buddy, view page source. Keywords, blah, blah, blah. What did you use to build this? AWM build menu. It's obviously not awesome window manager. All web menus. I am so good at reading. Let's see. Dude, what is this? Are they using... I think they're using JavaScript. Ooh, this might be... This is old. They're using JavaScript to run the slideshow. So in the corner here, they have JavaScript flipping through the slideshow. And This updates slideshow images on the page. Stops the slideshow if it is automatically running. So if you had like something that didn't run JS, that slideshow would not work. Go to slide, go to random, slide previous, shuffle, get text, get all text. Slides, display text, save position, hot link. No script. This method is not for use as part of your slideshow, but can call it to get plain HTML version of the slideshow images and text. So if no script wouldn't run that though. Valid image get by element ID. Deprecated methods. Man, I love this. I'd recommend the use of the following. I don't recommend the use of the following methods, but they are included for backwards compatibility. You can delete them if you don't need them. So they obviously copied and pasted from a library. Slideshow object. Okay, yeah. Slide object. Okay, so ID slideshow.js, they copied it from there. So slideshowbarelyfits.com is where you can get that from. 2000 to 2003, that's almost 2 decades old. Well, it started over 2 decades ago, but like the last one change was almost 2 decades ago. I mean, it's basically 2 decades. Because 2003 is in like 3 weeks. Or 2023 is in like 3 weeks. And then here we have our Jiffy Scripty boy that has the new slides in them. So it adds so S equals new slide, source, text, target, blah, 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 blah. They have no text to go with it. Lions Lamb, JS3, Translation, Vision, Angel, Moroni, Jesus, America, Crucifixion, Geth, Bread, Mount, Baptism, Nativity. Interesting. For browsers that cannot change the HTML and display all the text from the slideshows. I placed this, blah, blah, blah. So again, they're borrowing from that slideshow thing. Slides image, hot link. Okay, now we get into the meat and potatoes of the page. They do not use any divs at all. It's all tables. Interesting. So they probably did this by hand in reality, because it looks like it was done by hand. Because I see no reason why all that stuff would look so clean that way if it wasn't done by hand. So they copied and pasted by hand the slideshow JavaScript into here, and then they've got one HTML file for everything. So, or they had a site generator otherwise. So let's go back to the source. View page source. Show me magic. Where's your sidebar? Hello? Our beliefs. Do you have JavaScript for the sidebar too? Because we look and mouse over it, hover over it. I think they do. Oh no. This is an old site. Anyway, yeah, they use JavaScript for the menus. Old. But it's been updated since 2011, it looks like, as the last date. We checked their blog. Oh, yeah, 2011, last update. Yeah, that's that. Old church websites. Interesting rabbit hole. I'm not digging into, obviously not digging into the beliefs, I'm just digging into the HTML. Anyway, if you ever want a good old looking site, you can copy any of these. And if you are making a site for the Church of the Spaghetti Monster, I'd recommend going with an aesthetic like this. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.